time I am off screen doing my thing, and I am so happy that YouTube actually brought back the feature to where I can actually just come on here and chat with y'all and not actually have to be on screen while I am on my mobile device. So I definitely want to thank YouTube for that. Shout out to YouTube. Y'all been here for 20 years. Happy birthday to YouTube, and I appreciate y'all. But y'all know, before we get into anything, y'all know I do have to thank God for this day. I know it's me, KD, your divine cosmic cousin, divine cosmic cheerleader, all things divine, which is literally one of the many reasons why you should like, share, and subscribe. But I do want to thank God for this day. It is 5/9. Happy birthday to everybody that's born today. Thank God for this day. Thank God for protecting over us, watching over us, covering us with a cloak of protection from the blood of the Lamb. Thank God for being all that He is, has been, and will be. Thank God for Jesus. Thank God for moving on our behalf. Thank God for just everything. I'm like, just everything, past, present, future, all the good stuff, everything that it is. So today I definitely want to have a nice little talk topic with y'all, because honestly, in all honesty, I have been overstimulated and unmotivated. I haven't even been on my lives like I typically am. Y'all know I'm typically here on a daily basis for the most part. If not, I'm here more often than I have been this week, but this week has been very overstimulating for me. And then we're going into a big weekend for Mother's Day. So if you're someone that likes to kind of be by yourself, be in your shell, and you are feeling, the stimulations coming, you have to be around a lot of people in the upcoming holidays, whether it be Mother's Day or whatever may be going on just in life. But I just want to come and I just want to talk because, like I said, y'all, I just got a lot on my mind because I'm overstimulated and I'm unmotivated. Like I said, I haven't been pumping out my lives as I typically would, because one, I don't want to trauma dump on y'all like I have done in the past, but I want to be very transparent. I want to be very clear, because I do believe that a lot of stuff that I'm going through, of course, I am not the first person to go through it, not the last person to go through it. And if I can assist or help anyone that may be going through something that I'm going through, that's what I'm here for. Literally that. So, yeah, just like the title says, that you have to protect your energy, especially if you are a people pleaser, because something that I had to think about recently, and grab your trees, grab your trees, grab your snacks, whatever the case may be for this. Now that I think about it, I even said the Bible verse of the day, because again, we thank God for being here. And the Bible verse of the day is coming from Matthew 5:8. And the Bible verse of the day does say, "Blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be called children of God." And that's why I'm like, I have to be a peacemaker, because I am a child of God. And we are definitely going to have another Bible study on Matthew chapter 5. I feel like we already have, but I must be at a point of my life where it just must be like repetition and literally nailing the information from the Bible into my life, kind of like Jesus being nailed to the cross. Because, like I was trying to say before, I had to realize I hadn't done a Bible verse of the day. I don't know when I became a people pleaser as someone that does not like people. I had to realize I'm not even a people person. I will be around people, but my social battery gets drained very quickly. And if I let it actually get drained out, it will take me, let's say I hung out with you for one day, it'll take me a week to recover from hanging out with you, because I hung out with you too long, to the point where it's just energy vampires. And I can't let my life let people suck the life out of me to give to them, because all that does is end my life. And that's all people pleasing is, which is why, like I said, I don't know how I got into this bubble of people pleasing as someone that does not like people. I feel like maybe it was my dependency on finances through my parental unit growing up, maybe. And that's how I let it transfer over into maybe my professional life or whatever the case may be. But I'm realizing it's not me, because this week especially is showing me how much it's not me. This week I'm having to work on my own projects versus it just being Okay, so I'm gonna just say, when I say my projects, I have several different projects because there are several different entities to me. Whereas I have my personal brand, which is ᴄᴏ宜. I have my, incorporation of my brand, which is Curated by KD, which is the YouTube channel, which is the photo booth, which is child whatever I decide that I'm doing with POV by KDB or Curated by KD, whatever the case may be. And outside of that, I'm still doing digital designs. I'm still having people come to me for collaborations, come to me for several different things. And then I have my family doing this as well. So I'm doing this in my business. I'm doing this with other people in business. And while my family, does have their business in their own source, I am getting pulled into it to the point where I'm not getting my work done, and to the point where it's not okay. It does not, it does not, like, I literally have like maybe 10 missed calls, and it's only 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Between me waking up, I woke up at like maybe 5 o'clock this morning, and it being 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I have 10 missed calls. Mind you, I won't say I'm not in business with any of these people, but for the most part, I'm really not. I'm really not. And I'm like, that's what's so overstimulating, because when I'm dealing with my family, and I think this is what's making it more so overstimulating for me to come from a family that wouldn't even tell me a definition when I asked them, a family that made me go look in the dictionary for the definition, and I'm telling these people I can't even spell it to look it up, and they're making me guess, sound out, work hard to figure out the definition of a word instead of telling me. I realize, in all honesty, I realize now that I am a gatekeeper of information, because everybody feels like they should have access to the information that I have. And my YouTube channel, I started opening up more, and I realized the more that I open up, and the more that I do things, and the more I showcase what I can do, people want to be a part of it, so much of me holding a hand. Like Kendrick say, this is big dog business. I will not hold your hand. Okay, I can't hold everybody's hand, because nobody was willing to hold my hand, not even to figure out how to learn. I'm telling you, I couldn't. I'm telling you, literally, like, what does this word mean? Go look it up. Well, I can't spell it. Sound it out. But then when I'm doing something, it's like, well, how do I do this? How do I do that? How do I do this? How do I do that? The same way you made me figure it out, by figuring it out. And that's why I'm just like, the grandma, like Justin said, the grandma is the baby. She don't even know how accurate she was with that. She don't even know how aligned, literally, the spirit made her say what she needed to say, because the grandma is the baby. I feel like it just seems like, especially in my personal life, when I'm dealing with my family and my business, especially because it just seems like for me, it kind of feels like the respect level is not there. And that's probably also the hardest part of this whole people pleasing thing, is because it's just like, I understand that I don't work a traditional job, but I still have work that needs to get done. Like, I literally, Monday and Tuesday, did something with my family members to the point where I totally forgot that I had stuff that I had to get done. And I remembered it while I was, hanging out with these people. I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to push this back to this day. I'm going to do it with this day. I'm going to do it with this day. But then I have people coming to me, and then they're throwing themselves in my schedule like, well, I need help with this, and I need help with that, and I need help with this. And it's like, bro, I'm literally trying to get myself to financial stability. This is the way that I had to think about it. Now, in all honesty, I do go to people for assistance, just like people go to assistance for me. But the analogy that I had to really use is more so like, let's say the objective is I don't even, just say school, whatever. I may not have the transportation to get to school, so I may ask you like, hey, can you give me a ride to school? Versus me having to walk, versus me having to catch the bus, versus me having to do whatever the case, because we're going to the same place. So if you could just get me there, I'd appreciate it. But with people, it's like, okay, well, if I give you a ride, you got to let me copy your homework or something like that. And it's like, well, why didn't you do your homework? Like, so now or not even you got to help me do, not even like you got to, I don't know, we'll say copy your homework. You got to let me do your homework. I gotta do your homework for you or something now because you feel like you helped me or whatever the case may be. I'm just thinking off the dome. Like I said, I'm just here with y'all, but I'm just like, I've got to stop that. That's why I'm like, and people feel some type of way about me because I don't like asking them for anything. And this is exactly why I don't like asking people for anything, because it's always going to be a, well, I did this for you, so you should do this for me. I have never helped someone, done something for someone with the expectation that they're going to do something back for me. Anytime I've helped someone, it's because I had the time, because I wanted to, because I feel like it would help you. You know, I'm doing this because, like I said, this is what I want to do. But I don't like when people throw themselves into my schedule and then, you know, get upset when I'm not available on their schedule. Or it'll be as simple as something as, I will tell people like, you know, you need to do X, Y, and Z. Like, I'll do it for you. I'm showing you how to do it because I'm not going to always do this. And the fact that, like I said, I got 10 missed calls on my phone, the call log is all red. And that is so annoying. Because first of all, if I don't know something, and that's what I said, I don't even understand why I am always the resource, because all I'm doing is researching the same thing that everybody else can do. Baby, if I can't figure it out, what's the first thing I do? The same thing I'm talking to y'all. Go to YouTube. Find a video. I'm not the first person that done this. Somebody done tried, even if they failed. I can see, because I done had plenty of YouTube fails. And somebody could probably see, okay, if I would tweak this and do this and do this, maybe this will work out for me. And I've done that. So I'm just like, why does it always have to seem like it is just a constant struggle and battle and tug of war for me to do what's best for me and get to where I need to be without feeling like, well, if I don't help this person, then they're not going to help me. And I know God is just like, girl, I did not make you like that. Like, and it's just like, because that's just not the way that I should have to think about things. Like, well, if I don't do this for them, they're not going to help me. Okay, well, then they're not. And you still in the same position that you've been in your entire life, basically. You're still having to claw and fight to, and that's the thing that people don't understand. Like, I'm literally, I have not reached the elevation in my life that I so desire to reach. I'm talking financial stability. I'm talking a house. I'm talking a car. I'm talking the bills paid. I'm talking no stress about when the bills paid. I'm talking not living paycheck to paycheck. I'm talking about when the paycheck comes, there's extra. The bills are paid in abundance. Once I get there, then maybe I'll have some time to kiki and lollygag with y'all, or just in general. But until then, it's like, that's not my goal. And I understand a lot of people may be at a point of their life where they feel like, well, I'm good, so this is what I do. Or people feel like, you know, well, you don't work a traditional job, so you must be living your best life. I'm not. This YouTube channel ain't even got 100,000 followers on it. Okay? I mean to say 100 million. Because in my mind, we do have 100,000. Because y'all big business over here. Delusional. But hey, it gets you to where you got to be. And that's why I'm just like, there are so many. Like I said, I want ᴄᴏɣs. I want a ᴄᴏ̈y. I want an Emmy. I want a Grammy. I want an Oscar. I want a Tony. I want a Streamy. I want all of these fucking awards that I've always said that I've wanted. And that's another thing that I'm having to deal with in my life as well, and realizing that I was never around the people that I needed to be around. Because I look at a lot of people in life, and then they're still friends. They have friends from high school, and they've been friends their entire life. And I'm like, how the did people do that? Because I don't have friends from high school. Like, but then I had to realize I was never in the schools that I was supposed to be in. Like, I was fighting tooth and nail to get out of them schools. And I'm like, I wasn't like-minded with them. That's why I always stood out. I should have been over there with the art nerds, the art geeks, the people that was the ballerinas and the actresses. I should have been at the performing arts schools with my arts and crafty self. But because I was forced to be somewhere else, I've always been in a box that I don't fit in. And now that I'm figuring out, like, you can break out of this box and make your own little box and make it cute and make it a present, and like, this is your gift to society as my, you know, my I was here-ness. Because like they said, well-behaved women seldom make history anyway. Child, y'all wasn't even gonna know who I was if I never opened up my mouth and got on this channel anyway. So that's another reason why I'm like, I just gotta, you know, package it up and put it out there. Because I'm like, now that I'm realizing, like, in doing things that I have always wanted to do, whether it's the promotional modeling, because Lord knows I've always wanted to be paid to be cute. So it's just like finding out ways to do that. And then it's just like even working in entertainment is something that I've always wanted to do. Like I told y'all, whether it was TV production or safety patrols, I picked TV production. I knew I wanted to be on the news anchor. I knew I wanted to be in entertainment. I wanted to be on your TV. I want to be seen. What they said, ladies should be seen and I wanted to be seen. That's the part where I agree with. They should be seen and not heard. Well, I wanted to be both. I wanted to be seen and heard. Rawr, girl shark. I told you. Nobody asked, oh my God, it's a girl shark. They just know don't f with that shark. So you got to be a girl shark. Well, if you're a girl, because if you're a boy, I guess you're a boy shark. But whatever the case may be, you get where I'm going. So yeah, this is just, being alive at this point 3 decades. And like I said, I just look around at life and I'm like, I'm just not where I want to be. And like I said, I'm clawing, fighting, tooth and nail each and every day to to get to where I want to be. And I definitely am seeing progress. I'm definitely seeing things unfold. And I'm grateful for each opportunity that I get, because I definitely feel more coming. And that's why I'm like, I have to stay the course. And that's why I'm like, I feel bad today that I literally had to, I tell you, I put that phone on Do Not Disturb so fast. And then I still kept seeing alerts on Do Not Disturb, like literally overstimulating me. I'm like, if I didn't answer your call the first time, why are you calling me 18 different times? At this point, figure it out. Leave me alone. Do something else. At this point, I'm not available. Like, I'm only available for me. I have very little energy. I'm on reserve mode of energy because I'm just like, again, I'm working on me. Okay? And so I'm like, I being a part of people's endeavors is one thing, but like, I cannot be the focal point of anyone's endeavors except mine. Because I'm like, what I'm working on right now, and I have all these missed calls, like, and that's another reason why I have to come here and just kind of like get it out, because my idea of business is Kimora Life in the Fab Lane. The way she made James cry, I don't know, well, I do know why that's my favorite episode, because the B in boss stands for sometimes you gotta be a bitch, okay? Because I'm just like, I don't know why people acting like they don't know how to post no flyer, put no caption to it. And again, they may not know how. But what they got to do with me? That's all I'm trying to figure out, because I have to figure it out for myself. This is not my stuff. So I'm going to need you to figure out how to do this for yourself, just like I have to do for me. And that's all, like I said, especially when it's coming from people that wouldn't tell me how to spell a word to look it up in the dictionary when I wanted to. You could ask them how to spell onomatopoeia and they'll tell you to sound it out. Okay, maybe I should have picked something better that has like similar syllables or something where you might mistake like a S for a C or something like that. Either way it goes, like I said, I still feel some type of way about that. I will always feel some type of way about, like, what? You made me work overtime to learn how to research. But now you act like you just far removed from it, which is not gonna be a problem on my end. And that's one thing I had to realize too. Like, nobody be moving and shaking for me, like bro, even the person that I'm working with, when we talk about giving rides, I asked this person for a ride. I said, I will be off at 7 o'clock, come and get me. Called this person at 5:30, gave them the address at 7:15. Where are you? They talking about send me the address, I'm on my way. You didn't even come and get me until 7:45. What the like, that's why I'm like, all this people please it. You cannot make someone else's emergency your problem. And it's as simple as that. Because what did I tell y'all? My name for the summer, I don't want to hear K-Drill. I don't want to hear K. I don't want to hear KD. My name is Time. Because time waits for no man. No, wait, I would not be. That's why I'm just like, and I be thinking about it too, because I'm just thinking out loud. And I can only imagine with me not answering the phone, how much people are going to be like, well, stuff didn't get done because you didn't answer the phone. Mind you, this is stuff they could do on their own. This is stuff they could do. Yeah, you don't need me for nothing. And this is specifically why I tell people, I don't want to do nothing for you. I'm not using my account for nothing. Because when I don't answer that phone, I don't want you to be like, it's because you couldn't. No, we set this up under your account, your information. Anything that was set up under my account, you can make your own account and do whatever you need to do. So at this point, honestly, I am like, I'm solely focusing on me, yes. But also I just want to see how this gonna go. I want to see the end result. And I'm really putting this energy out there. Whether they hear this, see this, feel this in energy, whatever this case may be. When I'm available on Monday, if it's not done, I might not be so I might not be so nice about my delivery about why people that are older than me and I've been alive 3 decades act like they can't do something that's for them. Because mind you, like I said, this is not for me. This is not a curated by KD event. Curated by KD ain't nowhere on this event. That's why I'm like, why is my phone why is my phone being blown up? Why do I have 10 missed calls for something that really honestly and truly has nothing to do with me? I will assist you in whatever you need, but I am not the manager of this team. I'm my own manager. Well, honestly, I got me a manager at this point. And that's another thing too. My manager on me. Baby, when I'm looking at my email, that's why I'm like, baby, I had to put that phone on do not disturb today. Hold on, not my manager on me. Hold on. Baby, let me go ahead and get together on these workshops. Cause like I said, I know I got stuff to do this weekend. I have other things to do. And like I said, I'm the type of person that will shut down. Once my energy shut down, I don't give up. What? Cause I've really gotten to that point. And I thank God I've got to that point because I haven't always been to this point. Because I would literally let people drain me to the point where I was having manic depressions. And I'm never going to be there again by the grace of God. And I know they say never, but God, grace, be with me. Because that is just not a space where I want to be, where I am just literally going through it, breaking down. And y'all, you know what's crazy? Is I literally looked at that the other day. I had to literally go back and look at my last live. And I was like, I feel like I haven't had a crash out in a minute. I'm like, you know, it's been a couple weeks since I had a crash out, and that's just not something that I'm used to, having to live a full cycle of repetitive manic depressions and mood swings and everything. Y'all, it's been a month since I had a crash out, and I'm like, whoa. Like, yo, that's good for me. Like, I haven't let anyone piss me off to the point where it's a crash out. Like, I can't remember what the last crash out was about, but I know it was a lie. And I was just like, crash out, lock in, repeat. Like, if you got to crash out, so be it. So be it. Don't stay there. Don't stay at the crash out. Crash out, lock out, crash out, lock in, do it again, you know? Sure. That's why I'm like, right now, at least we know we a month locked in. And that's why I'm like, I want to keep it on a month locked in. Because I like where this is going. Because even me being who God called me to be, I know requires a lot of responsibility. And that's the main reason why I never wanted to be who God called me to be. But now I'm just finding ways to deal with responsibility. Because I didn't already nail myself to the cross. I done already decided that this is what I'm doing. So now I just have to, you know, now we didn't have that rebirth, and this is just the cross we carry and the light that we walk in, and this is just what it is. So protect your energy. That's really all I can say is lighten up to God bless. God bless. Because I'm like, we got a Lil Wayne lighter flick that. Just so y'all can have a little spark with me. Yeah. Puff puff pass. Amen. 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 So the moral of the story is, don't feel bad for picking you. You know? Because you're a chosen one. You're chosen. You don't have to be a pick me. We're called. We're chosen. So you should never feel bad for having to choose you. I'm not even going to say pick you. I'm going to say choose you. God chose you, so you should choose you as well. Don't choose other people over yourself because you may feel like you're going to lose opportunities or relationships or whatever you feel like you may get out of it, because what God has for you is for you and you only. And it's just going to be for you. There's nothing you can do about it. And it's going to be 10 times out of 10 better than you ever expected. Because when God come with a gift, you think you finna get that little teddy bear that's in the front. He be like, no, girl. Like, I got real teddy bears, plural, for you. So, don't even worry about that. Gold coins and everything. Gold coins and everything. All of that. So, one day at a time. Like I said, once I get over feeling bad for not answering the phone, that'll be a great step for me, but I've never had to like I hate, I'm not even gonna say hate, but it's just like when I actively have to stand on like, cause either I'm not so nice in my delivery to people, cause all I want to say is like, first of all, I feel like I shouldn't have to say anything because it's common sense. Like I said, if I'm not answering the phone for you, A, send a text message, like that's simple. B, do it yourself. Simple as that. C, leave me be. I should have put that as B. Shoot, leave me be. Yeah, so you can do it yourself, because it's just like, because I just know. I know if somebody tell me, oh yeah, we wasted a few days because you ain't answered the phone. No, you wasted a few days because you act like you couldn't get on the internet and research anything that I've done before. Yeah. Don't put that. That's why I'm like, that's why I'm like, child, if anybody trying to make me feel bad about they stagnancy, and this is just for y'all as well. If anybody, because I know people, like even in my relationships, I have people do that. Well, you know, you didn't do this, so I didn't do. Like, bro, the trash was smelling for 5 days. I had to tell you to take it out. Like, bro, just pick it up, take it out. Like, bro, what the? So I'm like, people be acting like, well, you had to tell me to do it for the. That's my thing too. Like, am I the only person in the group that know how to do stuff? That also made me think about it too. I had to literally sit down and think about the group that people are around, because I'm like, again, for my phone to be ringing 10 times, you don't have anyone around you that can help you with whatever you blow my phone up about. Because at this point, it's a group of people. Nobody in this group can figure out how to do this. I mean, because y'all don't have to do it my way. Like I said, this is not my event. I'm just telling y'all how I would do it if it was my event, because I want people to come. But again, this is your event, so you can do what you want to do. Tell me y'all my delivery, because we might have to come back and revisit this, because I'm telling y'all my delivery is not going to be so nice if this stuff is not done. Because I'll be ready to put my foot up somebody John Brown high parts, and then they will run a mile. Because we'll be perfect in every aspect of the game. Like he said, I don't remember the Titans. Because I know that's right. Because, yeah, I don't got time to be playing these crackhead games of people like, what the? Because I'm just trying, I'm like, do people like blaming stuff on me or something? Because you know what? No. The real thing is, you can't have people. I was about to say, let's say, how do I say it? Okay. It must be like, when you do something, because I got to figure out how I want to say it. How is it done? Like, y'all might have to get creative on that part, because I'm like, I think I lost it. But I also feel like it's coming back to me. Again, you might have to get creative, but I'm just thinking like, basically like doing something because somebody else does it. Like, don't want to do something just because somebody else is doing something. Want to do something because that's literally what you want to do. Because it seems like that be the main reason why you'll fail in life, now that I think about it. Because that be me trying to do what other people do, and it's like, baby, that don't work for you. It's not going to get you where you would like to be in the end, because that's not what you're supposed to do. So, will you do what you're supposed to do for you? Like Lil Wayne say, it'll all work out, do. He might have said, let it all work out, it'll all work out. Either way it goes, that's the moral of the story. Yeah, it is, because I'm like, I feel like that's pretty much where I was at. So, yeah. Do no harm. Take no shit. Okay? And we're going to wrap this up by saying our Course in Miracles, not only because we believe in it, but because we know that it works. And we know that our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure, as it is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. As we ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, fabulous? And I mean, who are you not to be? You are a child of God, and your playing small does not serve the world. As there is nothing enlightening about shrinking so that others won't feel insecure around you, as we are all meant to shine as God's children do. And we are born to make manifest the glory of God within us, because it's not just in some of us, it's in each and every one of us. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give others permission to do the same. And as we're liberated from our own fears, our presence automatically liberates others. And with that being said, be good, be great, look good, don't hate. Spread love, because that's what a real mob do. Keep it gangster. Look out for your people, because that's what the real gangsters do. Subscribe for the vibes. And until next live, KD, that being me, your divine cosmic cousin, divine cosmic cheerleader, all things divine, is clocking out until the next live. Kisses and toodles, y'all. And y'all know, before I go, gotta let you know. If no one told you, I'm here to tell you. God loves you. Jesus loves you. I love you if you love them. And in turn, you will start to love yourself, because them angels are do about you. Okay? All right, y'all. I'm out. I'm mad y'all can't see me, but I like my theme song music playing. How I'm saying I'm mad y'all can't see me, but then I came on behind the scenes.